everyone, Jester Bell is back, and as a different video today, we're going to go over my superhero collection. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we're going to show off the poster collection, and you've probably seen these behind me in some of my videos. First, we have a poster of Heath Ledger's Joker. Probably my favorite version of the Joker. It's really just neck and neck with Mark Hamill, but I had to get a poster of him in my room. And I actually have two posters. I have one on the other side as well, because a friend gave that to me. So we have two Jokers, and of course, to continue out the villains, we have Loki here, another one of my favorite movie villains. I had to have something from the Avengers. Then we have the Avengers movie poster, absolutely must have to me. Over here, we have a lot of smaller posters. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 IMAX poster, and below it we have the Avengers Endgame poster, along with a Black Widow Avengers Endgame poster. I actually got that as a bundle. And I want to put another one here, probably Wonder Woman 1984, because on the side, we have this magnificent poster of Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot Wonder Woman. That was one of the first posters I had as just a standalone, and always has to go someplace nice in my room. And since we're here, let's go down here. We have this piece from Batman Begins. It lights up. A friend gave that to me. You've got Gordon with his Joker card there, talking to Batman. A great movie moment for me to get. Since we're over here, down here is one of the shelves where a lot of the comics I review store. Right down to this little nook. There you can see a lot of them. And below it, I know it's too dark, you can see more of the Marvels and more of the single issues, but we can't go through all of those today. Since we're on the subject of Funko Pops, as I said a minute ago, let's look at the collection on these little shelves I have. Behind them, you'll see some comic covers by Stanley Lau. Artgerm is his nickname. I'm a big fan of his artwork. We've got Jean Grey and we've got Supergirl up there right behind to kind of just give them some background. So we have Wonder Woman 1984, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. We've got Avengers Infinity War and Endgame Black Widow, Mary Jane from Spider-Man PS4, and Batman from Batman 99. So this is just kind of a mix of Marvel and DC. Down here, it's definitely Harley. We have this statue. This statue is one of my most prized in my collection. My brother got it for me. It actually is a swap out face statue. You can swap out different faces and different expressions for her to have. And so I can just do different faces for her based on how I want her to look and how I want her to feel in the day. It's definitely one of my favorite piece, if not the favorite piece in my collection. Behind her, we've got the Batman White Knight, Joker, and Harley by Sean Gordon Murphy. I definitely had to have that up here. And one of my other most favorite pieces from them, this Stanley Lau piece of Joker and Harley for his 80th anniversary, the Joker's 80th anniversary. Usually do not like Harley, the Hot Topic look, but this was just such a great picture of them together and so expressive I had to get it. Then below we have some of the classic Funkos. We have Dr. Quinzel, we have Mad Love Harley in her little nightgown, and then we have the pink and white version of her, and I love pink, so again, had to have that. To some of my statues. So this first statue was the very first statue I ever got for a DC comic character. It's Harley in her lawyer outfit from Batman the Animated Series, The Man Who Killed Batman. I actually got this not only because I liked it, but because it was the least expensive at the time and it was all I could afford. Everyone always takes note of the kick me sign on Batman's cowl, which is from the episode. And yeah, I love this because I love anything classic animated series Harley, but this is just a great little piece. Definitely shows, it's just perfectly shaped with her, shows her expressions. Definitely have to get more of that. Then we have my Batgirl right here. I believe this is based on All-Star Batman and Robin, but it's Batgirl and it's a great piece. It just shows how adventurous she is, shows how excited she is to do what she's doing. And as a Batgirl fan, I had to have it. I just think it's a perfect little piece of her, especially with her little grapple over there. This is actually one of my personal pieces. I made this. It's classic Harley on one end and Dr. Quinzel on the other. There's a chair between them. One chair is bright and colorful that you might see in a circus, and the other is just a regular black chair. And you can see Harley just kind of leaning against it, leaning over to Dr. Quinzel. It was actually based on a little artwork I did where she's kind of leaning over and watching what she's reading. And not perfect, I'm not a perfect sculptor. There's some issues here you can see, but I like the concept and I'm glad that I made this. There you can see that. Since we're here, this is the Blu-ray DVD collection. You'll see a lot of superhero and comic book movies. Got some of the MCU, got some of the Dark Knight, got Batman animated series Blu-ray. Also, stuff like Back to the Future and Young Justice, Inception. This is where I keep my collection. And there's more comics and things on the bottom. There's some 75-year collections and annual collections there. And then we've got some books like Marvel Studios Visual History, DC Encyclopedia, the Visual Joker History, and this book, very proud of having this book, is very hard to get these days, but it's Batman animated, and it really goes in depth on the creation of the animated universe. And yeah, it costs $100. It's very hard to find these days. A little bit of a messier area. I'm very sorry about this. This is a recent Harley doll I got from the DC Superhero Girls show. It's red and black, have to get it. So then we have some things. I'm not sure where to put these yet. This is some artwork I got at a Comic-Con. It is Spider-Man from Infinity War holding Thanos' gauntlet, obviously, and then we have Loki over there. I just got these new frames for them, but I'm not sure where to put them yet. I don't have a lot of space. So then we have the IMAX Captain America Winter Soldier poster. Again, I already showed you Loki. I mean, not Loki, Joker. And then over here we have an action figure pack of all the girls, all the main girls from the Girls Night Out episode of The New Adventures of Batman. Haven't been taken out for a while, but they do have their own stands and everything. And they're a lot of fun to have. Then up there we have a little Kirby painting I also got from Comic-Con. Here we're going to explore some of the what I would consider prestige comics. There is Batman the Dark Prince Charming. There's Harleen. And let me show you what's great to have about Harleen. If you have this first print of the graphic novel, see that? Great artwork, great illustration of what goes on in the story. I had to have that one, especially because they baited me with it's not going to be on any of the subsequent prints. And just to show you how obsessed I am with this character, this is actually a print advertisement done back in the 90s for when Mad Love was first coming out. And I don't know how I would ever found this again, but someone was selling it for like $18 on eBay. I got him to give it to me for $5 eventually, but I'm like, I have to have that because I'm so into this story, and I just have to have every piece from it. It's called, there's little subtitles, When the Insane Fall in Love. Yeah. So yeah, that shows how obsessed I am, but not many people can say they have that. To wrap up more of the stuff I have on display and some of the stuff I can't fit yet, there is the McFarlane Toys version of Classic Harley. I just pinned up over here. You can see that little display. Just got that pinned up. I'm hoping to maybe get Wonder Woman and put it there next to it. And down here, just some miscellaneous stuff. There's not a lot of space right now, so I can't show off everything. I got this blanket of Classic Harley. There's another Kirby statue I did. There he is. And then I just have some odd and end Funko Pops here. I can't find a place to put them right now because I just don't have a lot of space. There's Joker, Suicide Squad, Harley. Yeah, not classic, so I'm not as worried about putting them up, but they still look pretty good. Lastly, on the list of things I want to show off, I do have this Pixel Pal Harley Quinn, just to show you guys, Pixel Pal Mario. And there you have it. There is the bulk of my collection. I couldn't show you everything. A lot of stuff is in storage because I just don't have enough room where I'm living right now. But yeah, I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of how it's continuing to grow. And I hope to see you guys next time with another collection video when I have more space and everything laid out. Thank you for watching.